Welcome to our Age of Sigmar Spearhead battle report. Join us as two mighty armies clash in an epic showdown. Who will emerge victorious? Let's dive right into the action. Narrowly winning out the vote on the YouTube poll, I am taking the Seraphon out today. Sorry, Ghosty boys, better luck next time. The Spearhead for the Seraphon consists of a Saurus Old Blood on Carnosaur. We've got a unit of 3 Croxagore and 2 units of 5 Saurus Warriors.
So I am running the Soulblight Gravelord Spearhead today. So I have a Vampire Lord, 2 units of 10 Skeletons, 5 Blood Knights, and also some Flayers that will be coming in round 3.
And here we are for our first Spearhead battle report. So we are set up on the table. Nick did pick the Realm of Fire today, which means I did pick my traits and set up the terrain. So I have gone for the Predatory Fighters for my army, which means at the end of any turn, if I am in melee, I roll a dice on a 3-up, the enemy takes a mortal wound. Great, simple, nice and easy. And then for my enhancement, I've gone Ancient Strategist on my Carnosaur. So he, once per game in the enemy movement phase, a unit wholly within 12 of him, not himself, can make a normal move. Nick, what did you bring with the Soulblights?
So, as is tradition, I've made my enhancement is Cloud of Bats. So my Vampire Lord once per game can teleport to be 6 inches away. I feel it's really good for grabbing objectives and just kind of getting in the way, being in that range.
Oh, it don't piss me off.
And my regiment ability will be the Endless Legion, so I can bring back a unit of 10 skeletons, but I actually bring back 4 plus d6, so I don't get the reinforcement rule with undead. I do have a lot of healing and retrieval still, but I just think it's the better one out of the 2.
Because skeletons are hard to shift anyway, right?
They are pretty hard to shift.
So if you can get between 5 and 10 back after they're dead, I think that's a pretty winning thing.
They're still good. They've still got basic stats, but they're just good at capturing objectives and coming back. And it's basically anywhere on the board 6 away from you. So I think it's still board edge, but that's still a unit coming back, getting that objective that feel left behind.
Absolutely. So shall we get our twist out? Well, who's going first? Or do we do this first? I can't remember.
You're going first.
I'm going first, okay.
Yep. And I'll reveal the twist and read it out. So our first twist for round 1 is Weathered in Smoke. Ooh. So the underdog, which we don't have at the moment.
Wreathed.
Wreathed, yes. We roll off, so let's roll off. Okay,
I don't have the dice cam on, so we have to take our word for it. I got a 4.
Yep, I got a 2, so Phil wins it. So an objective is Wreathed in Smoke. So basically, until the end of the battle round, unmodified hit rolls of 6 are the only successes for attacks. So basically, you're picking an objective, you're making it really smoky, and neither one of us is really good at that hitting.
No, fair. I'm going to do the, I think this is the Behemoth dice?
Yeah, that is
that
the
one.
Behemoth
I'm going to do the Behemoth dice.
Cool, so Phil's left flank is smoky.
Absolutely, let's draw our cards, my friend, and then we'll get into my turn. So my hero phase is done. What I need to do is use the Ancient Warlord ability. I'm going to pick my Saurus in the middle. They get +1 to charge.
Woo!
Hero phase complete. On to the movement. Moving the Saurus, just moving 5 to come and tow this objective. You know what? I will run them. I get a 3, so they're going to get all on the objective. And just tow that here. So I need a 5 or a 6 to run them to get one of my objectives. So let's see. Oh, it's out of the tray. Let's roll that again. I got it, a 5. So they are moving a 10-inch move. So that's going to get them literally just over the territory line.
Oh, you got the 4 up, yeah?
Yeah.
We did discuss this off camera.
We did.
So he's what's that? Is that?
That might be raid.
Get off my turf.
Yeah. Running the Croxagore, they're running 3. They are going to go enough, just because they only needed 1, to go and just touch base with this objective.
Big old Carno boy.
Carnosaur is actually going to be tentative, keep towing this objective, but sit near my terrain feature for unknown reasons. So at the end of my shooting phase, there's nothing to shoot. I have claws and I have Celestite weapons I can throw at him. We are going to go on to the charge phase. Everything ran But there may be something Nick wants to do at the end of my charge phase.
I don't think I can score cut off the head, so it's going to be a counter charge with the skeletons in the middle.
Sweet, roll it up, sir.
It's a 9.
Oh, they are in. We'll move the skeletons in. So fight phase, counter charging in. The skeletons have got a whopping 9 and have consolidated on the objective. The Saurus are going to strike back, hitting on 3s. Oh. 3s. 6 wounds, -1, sir.
Looking for 6s. Nope.
So 5 ward saves.
And looking for 6s again. That's 5 skeletons.
5 skeletons
do go down.
Down to the Saurus warriors.
I've got 10 attacks back with the skeletons. I'm on the objective, so ideally I'm looking to try and kill a Saurus warrior here.
Yeah, legit.
4s. Hit. 5 times.
5s or 4s? 1 wound.
Only 1. Not acceptable to kill a Saurus.
I'm not controlling the objective yet, so 4 up to armor save. I make my save. So that's going to be combat. So we'll go to the end of the turn. On a 3 up, I'm going to mortal wound you because you were in melee with one of my units.
Yep.
Yes, you take a mortal wound. Yes. Hum. Nom. Okay. Cool. So going to the end of the turn. I think that's everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's the end of turn abilities. So I do hold 1, I hold 2, and I hold more than Nick. So I get 3 points for that. I do hold ground, so I hold my terrain feature, and I do get the Ignax Deus because my croc score are on there. I do not get my final one, which I will keep, which was raid, because Nick did countercharge and keep me out of melee. So that is the end of my turn. We'll be back with Soulblight. Turn 1.
So, going into the hero phase, I don't have anything because my spell isn't in range. So going straight into the movement phase, I'm going to use the Bat Swarm ability to pick up my vampire and move him just over here, 6 inches away
from the Saurus
enemy models.
Very cool.
Going for the Behemoth shadowiness.
Should we do the rest of the movement?
Yeah, I'm going to run the skeletons. Got a 5, so that's going 9. It's kind of what I wanted.
Yeah, it's nice. So I'll just be outside of 3 and get on that objective. Ending up outside of 3 of the croc scores. Pretty good.
Yeah, taking the objective on the Ignax Deus, because I'll have more bodies on the objective.
Yeah, good play.
Because the croc scores do count as 2 models, so I need to get higher than 7. We're going to retreat the skeletons in the middle.
Yep, do you want to take the mortal wounds?
Yeah, let's see. I take 1 mortal, and I do take it. So the skeleton is down.
They're going to retreat.
They're just going to retreat 4.
No!
So,
Run!
and they're
just get outside of 3.
create a line. So just moving the Blood Knights up here. Ready to charge.
Ready to do a cheeky charge onto my Saurus warriors. It's outrageous. Man, they're speedy.
Going into the charge phase good and proper. Starting off with the Blood Knights. They're getting a double 1.
Oh no!
Which is huge.
That is massive!
So I either score the Ignax Deus or I choose to re-roll a charge here and give up the Ignax Deus. I'm going to re-roll the charge.
I think that's fair.
Because, well, I know it's all about points, but we're also playing for the underdog here.
Absolutely.
Getting a re-roll.
Yes,
7.
they're in. So we'll move. In they go with a 7-inch move. They're going to come round and slay.
Going for the charge with the vampire now. Let's see if he's better than his comrades. He
8.
gets
He'll get him in. Where do you want him?
I'll just put him over here on the objective. Do I have to be wholly on the objective?
Nope, you can just tow it.
So, yeah, going on the shadow objective.
Going to the fight phase, Nick is picking the Blood Knights first, but I am going to play Steel Defense. I ignore your rend for this turn.
Oh, so you're still on a 3-up save.
Still on a 3-up save.
Cool. Rolling up the horses first, hitting on 3s.
Them horses hitting well.
Said that.
Yeah.
So
7?
7? Yeah, 7.
3-up armor.
You're ignoring. You're ghostly.
I take 2 damage in the pool so far.
Cool. And then these are the Blood Knights. Wounding on 3s.
8 armor saves on Saurus, ignoring the rend. Oh, wow. That is going to be 6 more damage in the pool to your 2. So that is 8 damage. That is going to leave 1 left. The champion is left. What a legend. The Saurus striking back on the wreathed in smoke objective, hitting on 6s. 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. It wounds. -1 rend on the vamp.
4 up. Failed it.
Failed it. 1 damage. 1 damage down on the vampire.
And he's going to now attack back
Yeah,
and probably heal it.
Yep.
Hitting on 6s though.
Well,
Get
hits
1
once.
hit. Wounding on 3s.
No.
I think I failed.
You take a damage. I damaged the vampire.
Two little attacks go in there.
My 2 attacks. 3s. Yes! Legend! 2 wounds, -1! Oh, you're fine. Well, I'm going to mortal wound you on a 3 up because it's the end of turn. Yeah, take your mortal wound, Blood Knights. And
Takes the Blood Knight.
And the vampire takes another mortal wound. Yes, takes some more damage. 2 wounds on the vampire and 1 on the Blood Knights.
Cool.
So count up your score, my friend.
Yeah, so I get the Ignat Stairs for having
Sweet.
9 skeletons on it.
Yep.
I get the centre. I hold this back.
Very much get the centre.
hold the backfield here. I don't control that one, however, I do get raise. So hold 1, hold 2, hold more than you, and raise, putting me at 4
to
to 5, making me the underdog.
Shall we roll? Well, do you want to pull the twist?
I'll pull the twist.
And then we'll roll for objective, priority.
So we got Let the Blood Flow.
Ooh.
Each player scores an extra victory point at the end of their turn for each enemy unit destroyed that turn.
Ooh.
In addition, if one of the players is the underdog, that player picks 1 friendly unit to be frenzied. Add 1 to hit rolls.
Oh, who's frenzied?
Oh.
The unit of 3 skeletons, of course.
No, they'll die.
Yeah, it's fair.
I kind of think that the vampire
Ooh, get him hit on the 2s.
hitting on 2s is quite tasty.
not
Although
bad.
skeletons, I don't know. Whatever you fight with first is. I think let's choose the Blood Knights. They're going to hit on 2s.
It's fair enough.
Yeah.
It's fair. Should we roll for priority, good sir?
Yes.
I got a 1. You got a 5.
got a 5.
You get the choice if Nick takes this turn.
I don't draw battle
No
tactics.
battle tactics. So I'm going to just draw my 3 because I'm going to get 3 anyway, and I'll wait for your decision, sir.
It will be Phil's turn, so I can't afford to not score any tactics in this game.
Excellent. So
Giving the, I wish you got it.
Yeah, I know.
Because
right?
it would just be like you choose, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're back with turn 2, Seraphon. Hero phase, turn 2, Seraphon. I've drawn my cards, my hero phase. I'm going to give this guy +1 to charge. Because he can't give it to himself, and they're well out. The Croc score well outside of range.
Yeah, well outside 12.
So I think that's it. We'll just be back with movement. Croc score moving up to be just outside of 3 to help. Oh, he's coming along whether he likes it or not. Just in the conga line. Moving the Carnosaur, just staying outside of 3 of both units and getting as close as he can to the Blood Knights. That's my movement phase complete. I've got no shooting. I'm going to go straight onto the charge phase. Croc score's charging first. They need a 3. Yes, they are
got
in.
an 11.
They are going in. I'll move them in. The Carnosaur next. He's going to charge in. That'll do it with a 6.
Yep.
It's nice and simple, so he's just going to charge straight on forward and be like, hello.
I'm
And tow
here.
the objective. Fight phase, the Croc score are going to go first. And Nick did bring back 3 skeletons with his Endless Legion, so I'll pile in and I'll get some dice and attack.
I'm going to activate Steel Defense,
Ooh.
ignoring your rend for the turn, so
Excellent.
that hopefully you might make some Blood Knights survive.
Nice. Croc scores, hitting on 4s. 6s are 2 hits because you have a unit of 5 or more models. And then wounding on 2s because they're big and strong. They've eaten protein.
Looking for some 3s here. Pocket of fail here.
So 6 damage total.
Rolling 6 ward rolls.
Nice.
So I'm losing a Blood Knight and 1 takes a wound.
Vampire striking in at the Saurus.
4 hits.
Nice.
And
4
4
wounds.
wounds. Rend 1.
Back to a 4-up save. I fail 2. 2
And
damage
it's
apiece.
2 damage apiece.
2 Saurus get cut down in a swath of
And he
blood
goes
by the vampire.
Back up to full wounds, so he's
Yeah,
fully
he's
healed.
fine. Carnosaur going to go next. I did forget to shoot his Sunbolt Gauntlet. Speaking of sun, the sun on the Carnosaur.
Yeah, that's right. That's how we get reminded.
It's 5 attacks, 3s and 3s. So 3 missed, fantastic. 3s, 2 wounds. You don't care about the rend.
Is this the shooting attack or the combat
This
attack?
is combat. I've
Okay.
missed shooting. I've
So
missed
2
shooting.
saves,
Hey!
double 6s.
The Carnosaur itself, 4s to hit, 2 hits, 2s to wound. 1 wound. Don't care about the rend.
3 up.
You're
Saved.
fine. Yeah, no problem. No damage from the Carnosaur.
Tanked it. So starting with the steeds, hitting on 4s, because I am +1 to hit this time.
Frenzied! No, doesn't affect companions.
It doesn't affect, okay. So still got 5 hits, and a lot of fail. And I'm wounding on 3s, so 3 saves in the pool.
I don't know what that one is. So I pass 2, make 1. Sorry, fail 1, so 1 damage in the pool.
And then the Blood Knights, hitting on
2s.
2s.
My god, they're so bloodthirsty.
Wounding, so got 6.
Rend 1?
At Rend 1.
5 up. I take 5 damage. 5 damage down on the Carnosaur.
So 6 total.
damage down on the Carnosaur.
Got 8 left.
Whoa.
Not too bad.
Not bad at all. I'll strike with my Saurus. The lone Saurus attacks into the Blood Knights, trying to fell the last wound. 2 hits. He gets 1 wound. You don't care about the rend. Ah, you're fine.
And
You're
I
fine.
should have healed actually, because I
You
did
should
damage
have.
to the
Yeah, you
Carnosaur,
did,
so I would have
yeah.
been. So it wouldn't have been going for that last
Yeah.
wound.
Is
So
it D3 or just the amount of damage you've done?
It's X, where X is the amount of damage done. So
fair
I
enough.
did 8 damage to the Carnosaur, so I
Nice.
would have healed 8. Obviously, I can't bring back models.
Yeah.
So 12 attacks going into the Carnosaur, really trying to bring him
For
down.
the skeletons.
Yeah, these guys are hitting on 4s.
Yeah, buddy.
Pocket of amazements
Hell
there.
yeah, look at them go, all skeleton and
4s
stuff.
to wound. Looking
3.
For 3.
That's not bad. 4 up armor. I make it all.
Damn it! My pokey spears didn't acquire their targets.
Excellent.
Got 3 Saurus over the back.
Oh yeah, those bums.
Fighting the vampire in single combat. What's that
Not
listen?
quite single combat, but
They are one unity.
they are. 3s to hit into the vamp. 3s to wound into the vamp. 3 -1 into the vampire.
4 up saves.
2.
Failing 2. And wards, pass 1. So
1
just
damage.
taking 1 damage again.
Onto the vamp. Nice. Okay. So that is the end of the turn. So I've got to do my abilities first. I'm just going to make sure how this works. Roll dice for each enemy unit in combat with any friendly unit. So every one of your units in melee on a 3-up is going to take a
Do
mortal
you get
wound.
to do it? Yeah, so do you pick each unit and they get
No,
to
no.
target, or is it?
Roll dice for each enemy unit in combat with any friendly unit.
Okay, so you pick these 2 and him.
And him, yeah.
Yeah.
So the skeletons take a mortal wound, sir.
No.
Yes.
Save.
Yes. The Blood Knights take a mortal wound, sir.
Damn.
Yes. If
Put that
only he
one
was
back
still
on.
wounded. And then the vampire takes a mortal wound,
Damn,
sir.
you're really good at rolling 6s.
Even though it's on a 3-up.
Yeah.
Takes a mortal. So
Back
one-
to 2.
2 taken. So what's your control, what's mine? I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 control on there. You've got 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So at
Got
the end,
yeah.
that's good. So
There
I
wouldn't
do,
have been a way for me keeping it from you anyway.
exactly. So I do hold 1, I hold 2, and I hold more. So I get 3 points for that, and I do get the Trachothian Dais. So for an extra point, I do not get attack on 2 fronts, and I do not get take without warning. So I get 4 points, putting me up to 9. But then we're going to go into Soulblight, turn 2.
So, going into the hero phase with Soulblight Gravelord, I'm going to do Vile Transference with my Vampire. Getting a
Oh,
9. Going to check on his War Scroll what it
it
actually does. It is a roll of dice equal to the target's health characteristic.
Oh, okay, so 2.
Yeah. So yeah, and I roll, and a 5+ is a mortal wound. Obviously, you could have done it on a hero, but I'm not in range because you can target magical abilities
enough.
outside of combat. So no mortal
You
wounds.
do not sap my life force today, sir. Get your vampiric claws away from me.
Damn.
Bitch.
Then movement phase. So getting a 6 on the run, so I'm moving the skeletons a mighty 10 inches.
Boom.
Go for that backfield.
Look at them go. Speedy boys.
Cool. Retreating the Blood Knights, getting her over here, but mainly getting these guys.
They did take 2 damage and 1 did die for their trouble.
tiptoeing the objective.
Yep, they will grab that objective. No shooting or charging, because obviously he's run, retreated, but we are going to go into the combat and the skeletons are just about to strike.
Yeah.
Oh, but first, someone going to come back. Let's do
Yes.
that on camera.
Let's do that on camera.
So
5
5.
skeletons. So we start a combat before choosing who strikes first.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we'll
it's
see
all
how many
abilities
come back.
first.
And
2.
2 come
Nice.
back.
Very, very cool. I have nothing to do in combat phase abilities. Oh, I do actually. Beasts of the Dark Jungles. I've forgotten this all game. So pick one of the following. Pick an enemy unit in combat with your general roll dice. If the roll exceeds the unit's health characteristic, one model slain, I gulp one down.
Okay.
Or pick an enemy unit in combat with your general, subtract d6 from the unit's control score. I've already got that objective.
Yeah, so
I'm going to try and swallow one.
Yep.
Oh, one's dead, one's slain.
Came back and then got eaten. God damn it, Gary.
Bones.
So 6 skeletons attacking that single guy to try and get that extra VP. Hitting on 4s.
Oh, it's a rough
great.
start. It's a rough start, but can they follow up with the wounds? Hit me
2.
with your rhythm stick. It's enough. It's a 3-up save. There's no rend here.
He's dead. Extra VP.
Nice. Well done, mate. Dead. Dead skis. The obvious choice are the Saurus into the vampire. So, yep, hitting on 3s.
Oh dear.
Wounding on 3s. That is 3 at -1.
4s.
Oh, you're
Saved
fine.
them all.
Tanked. What a legend.
Okay.
Vampire back.
Yeah. There may be some finagling here with
There may
violins,
be,
but
yeah, probably will be.
vampire into your unit of Saurus. Hits 3 times.
Nice.
Wounds twice. Rend 1.
4-up armor. I make one fail one.
2
one
damage.
One is dead.
And I do heal those 2 wounds.
Yep. Heal the wounds. And that's my pick. Interesting to note, I need to go with the Carnosaur.
Yeah.
Because if I go with the Crocscore and kill you, I can't pile in because I didn't charge.
Correct.
So I need to go with the Carnosaur, and I'm going to try and kill some Blood Knights.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the skeletons as the target of my pile-in.
Yep.
And I'm going to pile in and stay as close to the skeletons and just
Get within 3, yep.
get within 3 and put all my attacks into the Blood Knights. I think that's a smart play here.
Yep.
Carnosaur, the guy on top, 3s to hit, 3s to wound, 2 wounds, -1.
So looking for 4s here. Save them both.
Nice. And then the Jaws, 2 hits, 1 wound, -2.
Looking for 5s.
He
Just
makes
did
it.
jump out of the
Did
box,
nothing.
goes to 6.
Carnosaur was whiffed. Do you know what? In my other Spearhead game, he was amazing. He did really well against the Sylvaneth. When it comes to the undead, you don't have that earthy tone.
I was clenching my butt right there.
Man, I really needed that. So the Blood Knights can go. All attacks going into the Carnosaur, I assume? Well, I have to.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are the nays. 2 nays hit. And 2 nays wound.
No, 1 wound nays. What?
And I'm still hitting on 2s because I'm
Yes.
still frenzied. All hit.
Yeah, frenzied. Nice.
Don't wound on 2s though. So 2 saves neg 1 rend.
Made 1, failed 1, 1 more damage.
Yep.
Yeah, you've halved him effectively. Crocscore, 4s to hit, 6s explode, wounding on 2s.
Looking for 6s. Got 1.
So that is 12 damage. Get out of here.
They dead.
They dead. Skeletons have been felled by the Crocscore's jaws. Numb. End of turn abilities. I'm going to do 1 mortal wound on a 3-up to the Blood Knights. Yes, take a mortal wound. You keep healing it back though, so it's like fine.
Damn.
So 1 wound onto the Blood Knights. I've got you, sir. And then Crocscore on combat. 3-up to your vampire. Yes, take a
How are
mortal
you
wound.
doing this every turn?
They're hungry.
God
okay?
damn it! The vampire's gaining another
They're
wound
so
again.
hungry.
Yeah,
so that's the end of the turn. So interesting point. I won't get an extra point for killing a unit because it's at the end of their turns. I didn't kill a unit in my turn, so I will not get the frenzied point. But...
So I do now capture the Behemoth dice.
Nice.
Sorry, I've got hold 1,
Yep.
hold 2, hold more, because
Yep.
I get the Behemoth dice. So Behemoth dice for 4 points,
Yep.
and I also take the flanks.
Nice.
Because I have a unit on each short battlefield
You do
edge. So I've
indeed.
got the Blood Knights on that side and the Vampire, and also my Skelly
Hell
Bobs.
yeah.
So that is
Solid.
5 points, solid 5 points. So
We
I'm
both
going up
on
to-
9?
Yep.
We're both on 9. No underdog. Oh, we might have to roll off.
Yeah.
Should we roll for priority, sir?
Let's do it.
I got a 1 again. A 2.
I got a 2.
So you get to pick.
Why does this keep happening to me?
What do you pick, sir? Am I going to have the double? Or, well, not the double. Yeah. Or are you
Well,
going
I'm
to have
in
the double?
combat with
Oh,
your stuff.
twist us.
Yeah, I'll
us,
twist
sir.
us. So it's blood marked.
Oh.
The underdog in each. The underdog picks one unit in each player's army to be blood marked. However, there is no underdog. Each player picks one enemy unit on the battlefield to be blood marked, starting with the active player. Each player scores an additional victory point at the end of the turn. At the end of the battle round, so this one is actually scored at the end of the battle round if the enemy blood marked unit was destroyed.
Okay, fair.
So I think it's up to you, Phil.
Yes, okay, so it's going to be me. So I'm going to keep hold of these two cards.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
Draw one. Okay, fair enough. Okay, now, okay, so I'm the active player, right?
Yeah.
I'll pick your Blood Knights to be the blood marked.
Yep.
Who's going to be blood marked on mine?
I am going to choose. I mean, you can't have taken 12. And
8.
correct. I thought he'd taken 8 before.
No, he had 6. He's now got taken 2 more from.
Oh, because he had 8 wounds left. Yeah. Okay, I think it's going to have to be the unit of Saurus
I think that's a safe
over the
bet.
back.
Yeah.
It's a safe bet. The Blood Knights may die.
Hero phase, turn 3, Seraphon. So in the hero phase, he's going to give his Ancient Warlord ability to the Croxagore, so they get +1 to the charge rolls.
Yep.
Makes sense, they're not in combat, great.
About time you used it.
Finally, I haven't used my Ancient Strategist yet, like not once. I might use it in your turn, we'll see. Croxagore moving just outside of 3 of the Blood Knights to get a charge in. Just as a note, Nick is popping something.
Yeah, basically war attrition is kind of hard for me to do, but I also want my Blood Knights to survive. I want them to attack first. And Phil doesn't have any ways of making his unit strike first.
That's
so
right.
I think like that is the Blood Knights are Stern Guards, so they might be able to take a Carnosaur down before he chomps face.
Yep, so they are striking first because of Stand Guard. Retreating, taking 1 mortal wound, they will move back outside, basically just outside of 3.
Oh, you're taunting me.
Basically, yeah. There we go. Burning, attack on 2 fronts to use core reinforcements to get a unit back with D3 models. I get 2 Saurus back, and they are, you know where they're going.
In this corner?
In that corner, yep.
These guys coming back.
They are back. Shooting phase. I'm going to shoot my damn Carnosaur's Gauntlet of the Sun at the bloody Blood Knights.
Cool.
He's got the shooting combat ability. So D6 shots. 6 shots.
Damn.
Oh, it's because he's charged it up for the whole game. He's like, whoa, I really should release this soon.
Thanos.
So 3s to hit. 2 miss.
Is it shooting combat?
It is. Shooting combat.
Damn.
3s to wound. Only the 1 wound, -1.
It's that 6, the crit 6.
Yeah, I
to
know,
wound.
yeah. No, you know, you can't get through these damn Blood Knights. Croxagore's charging in. Yeah, yes.
11. That's the second time you've rolled 11
I wish I
for a
could
charge.
move through my models, damn it. But I
They've
can't.
made it off the board.
Yeah,
and
honestly. They just want blood, man. They just absolutely
they're
want blood.
crazed.
And we'll go back with the fight phase where Nick is striking first.
Yes. The Steeds are going to be hitting on 5s, and I'm putting all my attacks with the Blood Knights into the Carnosaur.
Nice.
5s to hit. Damn, they hungry nays!
Ooh, those nightmarish nays.
3 wounds, no rend.
4 up armour, fine. He
Damn
takes
it.
That's what I need against the Blood Knights.
All hit.
Okay, this is a terrible time for me. Standguard coming in hot. That's a fantastic roll.
That's 8.
That could kill him.
Hope
I've
so.
said it now. It's going to happen. He takes 3. He only takes 3 damage. No, 4 damage. 5 damage, sorry. No, 1 was a 5. 4 damage. So, 1, 2. He's got 2 wounds remaining. Okay, that was kind of scary. Carnosaur going next. He's just going to pile in and go, I think I'm almost dead. Oh, my apologies. I'm going to try and eat one of you. With my...
Is it used to roll double my wounds characteristic?
I need to roll over the health characteristic and 1 is slain.
Over the health
Over the health characteristic. So 4.
Their Blood Knights are 3 wounds.
So 4. I need to roll a 4 up.
Oh, you roll... Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need to roll a 4 up. Sorry, a bit out of sequence here. I'm going to try and swallow one.
Is that start of combat?
It's, yeah, combat phase ability.
So it would have been done before I would have attacked.
That's fine.
Okay,
I'll
so
still
one guy
take
is
the
gulped
wounds,
and no
yeah.
wounds allocated.
Now that we've swallowed a guy, I'm going to attack with the Carnosaur. Just for effect, I'm not going to bother going back and taking the wounds off, as we've discussed. I can't be asked to go and re-roll it all. 5 attacks from the guy on top. 4 hits. And then 3s to wound. That is 3 wounds at -1.
4s.
4 damage total.
6s.
Okay,
A
one.
blood knight and a half dies.
Yeah, he's got 2 wounds. Well, 1 wound allocated to the guy, and now the Carnosaur only gets 1 attack because he is wounded quite massively. It missed. Never mind. Fair enough. Piled in the Croxagore, hitting on 4s.
Oh, okay.
2s to wound. That is 3, 6 at -1.
4s.
Oh,
Only 2
4
fails.
damage. Need to get. You need to roll hot on these. I got him. So the Blood Knights do go down. Munchy, munchy. At the end of my turn, nothing's in combat, so I can't bite you. Nothing to chomp. I do hold 1, I hold 2, and I hold more, and I think I might have grabbed this one as well.
Yeah.
So I do hold more for 3, and I do get take without warning. Grab an objective without fighting in the back line there.
Yep.
So that is 4 points for me, mate.
So
I get
putting you
4
up to
points.
13.
13 points going into your turn 3. But you've got some reinforcements to come on.
I do.
So we'll be back with Hero Phase for Soulblight. Hero Phase.
Yeah, so I'm still not within 6 inches of your
Meccano.
which is really sad, but I will try and maybe blow up some mace-wielding fanatics going for the Croxagores.
Yeah, fair.
So let's see if the spell goes off first. That dice is gone forever, and I don't know.
5.
Cool. So the spell goes off.
A 5
so I'll be
total.
rolling- Yeah. How many
Nice.
wounds?
6 wounds.
There's 6 wounds
There's
each.
6 wounds each.
Damn. I need 5s here,
I take
3.
3. You half one.
and he heals. And then in my end of my movement phase, I will be bringing back. I'll just roll it now.
Yeah.
D6 plus 4 skeletons for the mighty 7.
7 skellies. I am going to pop stand guard on my...
Yeah, in my hero phase. Yeah.
Yeah, in Nick's Hero Phase, on my general to dissuade Nick from trying to kill him this turn in combat.
Yeah.
So you get strike first, for anyone that didn't know. Moving the Skelly Bobs to just solidify, they ran 2 inches to solidify this objective. Players have popped down to just over 6 away from those Saurus, and the skeletons, 7 skeletons have come back, again 6 away from this.
Yeah.
So, I am going to pop my, because I've just thought about it, Ancient Strategist to pick a unit other than my Carnosaur to make a normal move at the end of your hero phase, at the end of your movement phase.
Other than your Carnosaurs.
Other than my Carnosaur. I'm going to move my Croxagore
in.
to be just outside of 3, but there is a reason I'm doing this, because Nick can charge me and be outside of 3 of my Croxagore, so I'm going to move them so that is impossible. So yeah, if he charges with them, they will get, his vampire will get slapped by my Croxagore. Plays. Tactics. I did a thing. Charge phase, Nick. Flayers charging in, 8 inches. They're going to make it nice and tastily.
So yeah, vampire charging in 2. Got a 7.
7. He's in. Vampire into the Saurus.
Woo! 4 hits.
If only they had crits.
Oh.
Oh, 3 wounds. 4 wounds.
Red 1.
It's a 5-up armor save. They're dead.
Cool.
The Saurus
he heals
do
to full, but
pop.
that's fine.
Piled in the Saurus, they are going to hit the Flayers. 3s to hit. Nice. 3s to wound. That is 4 wounds at -1 onto the Flayers.
Looking for 6s. Didn't get any.
Ooh, ward saves. Ah, almost killed one. Almost. 2 damage down on a Flayer. 9 attacks from Flayers hitting on 4s. They're not Flayers, they're Vargeist, sorry.
6s are
Ooh.
2 hits.
Nice.
So a pocket full of fail and yeah.
Okay. 3s or 2s to wound?
3s to wound.
3s to wound. Minus.
1.
Okay, so back up to my 4-up save because I'm on an objective I control. I fail 1.
And 2 damage.
So 1, the Bannerman dies.
And then he heals.
Woo!
They heal.
Nice.
So I'm going to burn the Take Without Warning battle tactic, which is the command for a 5-up ward. So I'm going to give that to my vampire.
Fair enough. And then we'll go with the Crocs. Croc scores, hitting on 4s. Wow!
And that's...
They have been my MVP, if only
Yeah,
they still had put 2 hits. At least they can hit, unlike my Carnosaur. 2s to wound, that is 4, 8 at -1 on the vampire.
4-up save.
Oh!
My god.
Only 4 damage.
So you can't kill him. 5-up ward. He takes both of them.
There's 2 more damage there, mate.
He takes both of them. So he is alive. He's taken 4.
Are you saying he's got 1 wound left?
Yeah.
Are you saying I'm going to bite him?
Oh yeah, Christ.
Well, we'll see. It might not happen. It might not happen.
Done that.
Yeah.
Done that.
So it's the bite phase.
Yeah.
I'm going to bite his Vampire Lord. I bite your Vampire Lord for 1 mortal wound. Will he survive? Get eaten! Get eaten! I crushed your skull in my jaws.
Damn it. That was huge.
That was huge, actually.
So I don't score Do Not Waver. So I used the battle tactic to try and survive. Maybe I shouldn't have, because I know that's the battle tactic I've done. But
fair.
If he didn't survive, then I'd lost this. But now I've lost 2 tactics.
Yes.
So in hindsight, that's huge. So I'm just getting hold 1, hold 2, hold more, and an additional for the Bloodmarked unit, which is the Saurus that are slain.
And I also get my Bloodmarked unit, which is the Blood Knights.
Yeah, which put you up to 14. So I score hold 1, hold 2, hold more, and Bloodmarked. So I'm on 13 to Phil's 14, making me the underdog.
Going into
the back of the round. Yeah.
Going into the final round, shall we roll the priority?
Let's roll priority.
I've got very little bodies left.
4.
Oh. A 1.
So I win it again.
It's my 3rd 1 in a row. For priority.
I can't take. If I take it, I'm not getting any battle tactics. I'm already behind. I can't hold 1, hold 2 or more. So Phil, again, I'm giving it to you.
I've never been more stressed over a game in my life. Turn 4, twist me. What's the twist? We haven't done that yet.
So each player scores an additional victory point at the end of their turn for each objective they control that was controlled by their opponent.
Ooh.
That's huge for you, actually. So you score an extra VP for each objective that was controlled by their opponent in that turn. In addition, the underdog picks 1 friendly unit in their Spearhead to be the Spearhead. That unit's melee weapons have +1 damage on the charge.
That makes sense.
The players to have
that makes sense. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so going on to my turn. My hero phase, I'm going to give the Croc score +1 to charge. Because why not, right? And then we'll be back with some movement phase. Cancel rolled a 6 on his run, and he's going to back it up, let me begin, and run all the way to grab this objective and get a battle tactic of mine. Croc score are moving to just outside of 3 of the skeleton unit to keep. Well, they're taking the terrain with them. They're falling back and rallying. So 1 dice. I don't get him back, but he doesn't take damage.
He is unit strength 2.
Yes, he's just going to run 5. Just run there for a battle tactic. Croc scores going straight into the charge phase. They charge 7 inches with their +1.
Sure, that's not an 11.
Might be. And then we'll just crunch in there and then fight. Croc score fighting into the Skelly Bobs. 4s to hit. Crit 2 hits. Oh, they've lost steam a little bit there, mate. They've lost steam a little bit. So add an extra 1 for the 2 6s. 2s to wound.
Add an extra 2.
I did.
Oh,
one was a 3. Yeah. 4 at -1 on these skeletons here, sir. So
looking
6
for
up.
6s.
6 damage total.
I saved 1.
You did.
So
6 damage.
Oh,
Killed 4. Only 4 die. Not bad.
Yeah.
Skelly's hitting back.
2 critical hits, but doesn't do anything
Excellent.
special, and 2 wounds.
4 up. Hey, I take 2. 1's down to 1 wound remaining. At the end of the turn, I'm going to roll a dice on the 3 up. You're going to take a mortal wound because I'm going to bite you.
Yep.
Yes. Take a mortal wound on the skeletons.
Oh, I didn't. Oh no, because they will come back at 7.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
1 dice. Nice. And then at the end of my turn, so I do get raise within 3 of a battlefield edge.
Mm-hmm.
So I get 1 point for that. I hold 1, I hold 2, I hold more.
Yep.
So 3 points for that. Plus raise 4. I get Do Not Waver. You complete this battle set at the end of your turn if any friendly units in the fight and no friendly units were destroyed. So that's 5. And I get the Behemoth dice, which I already have, for a big 6-point turn, putting me on my final score of 20 going into your turn 4, my friend.
And yeah.
Oh, 21, because I hold an objective you didn't control.
I don't have any hero phase stuff.
Nope.
I do just have the cool reinforcements.
Nice.
Which you've done in any movement phase. So I could have done it in your movement
could have
phase.
done it in my turn,
but I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it would have just mean that I would have got the objective out of sequence. So
The Blood Knights?
yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm
of
going to
course.
bring
How strange.
D3 Blood Knights back. First
One singular Blood Knight.
The flag has come
Guys,
back.
I'm here. I've got the banner.
And where does he come back? Set the replacement
Anywhere.
up. Anywhere on the battlefield, more than 6 from enemies. So I'm just going to go boop.
Why
He's
not
gonna
go
grab that
there we go.
objective.
Yeah.
And he's also going to tag my home objective.
Yeah, and he's got the terrain as well. Look at that.
And
Double scoring
burnt.
beast.
The skeletons are going to retreat from combat.
Yep.
I
Oh
got
no.
the mighty 3.
Oh no. Oh no.
They died.
Oh, I see what you're doing though.
I was trying to go for the death there.
Yeah.
Then we've got movement 12, so they're definitely
Easy,
getting that.
yeah. Do you want to just move them?
Yeah. Flappy flaps.
God damn.
And
Look
the
at my
skeletons are coming over here.
I love it.
I need to get a charge with the skeletons.
You
and
do.
They need to kill your guy.
They do.
So that's what we're going for.
We're going to go straight from the charge phase now, mate.
Yeah, so I think I need a 6. It's a crispy
Something
6.
like that, yeah. Yeah, it's a 5. It's a critical 5. On 2 dice.
It's a 6.
Ooh,
Either way,
You
happy.
got it. Yeah, you're in. Or do I do minus control? No, munch. Hom. Yes, one's dead.
Damn it.
2 less attacks. It's something.
Right.
Huge.
Hitting on 4s.
You got this. It looks average so far. That's what she said. Force to wound?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, damn.
For 4 saves to make.
I need to make 3 4-ups. I need to make 3 4-up saves. No, he's dead. He does go down. The Carnosaur falls. Goodbye. Okay. Whew. So, end of the turn.
Yes.
What do you get? You hold 1, you hold 2, you hold more.
I'll score. Yes.
Easy.
So hold
Done.
1, hold 2, hold more for 3.
Great.
Right. I score the Dracothian Dias
For 4.
for 4. I hold 1, 2, 3 objectives that my opponent scored. So that's 7.
Now.
And I also hold the terrain feature in my territory
For 8.
for 8. So
Puts your score to
21, I think.
to 21.
No, 8.
Yeah.
It's
It's 21. I'll let you get there. Go on.
8,
Yeah.
9, 10, 11. Yeah, 21.
It's a draw game. Holy shit.
Literally frantically scratching. Although,
Yes.
you still scored 21 points in this game, and you have 2 more tactics in your pile ready to go.
Yeah, man.
So I think going for... I mean, you did get the blood marked unit ahead of
I
mine.
did, yeah. And I got a couple of objectives.
I feel like it's such a trick that I can bring back Blood Knights, but other factions can't bring back their cavalry.
Yeah. I mean, it's because they're a unit of 5, right?
Yeah.
So that's huge.
And getting a win for killing Phil's general at the end
Yeah.
there.
Very, very
obviously for him
nice.
saying mine. I did have to go in for that vampire to like get that blood pact with the twist. Really good game though.
Really
actually.
good. I'm going to check if there's anything for a draw, like if we score it differently or.
And it definitely says on Mount the Attack for each player scores an additional victory point at the end of each of their turn for each objective control that was stolen. So it is per. So that was a big swing.
Yeah.
Sending the skeletons in there.
Huge swing. Let's go. Where is? Yeah, the battle is a draw. That's it. It is a draw. A straight up draw. Good game.
On to another one off camera,
Yeah,
folks.
absolutely. Right. Yeah.
If you did, if you did like the content, we will be doing some more spearheads.
Yep. And AOS when we get time.
I think you're going to be putting up a poll for which armies we have accessible to, and then we can go
For
that
spearheads,
way
yeah,
for
definitely.
that.
For spearheads.
So I've got Gloomspite Gits, I've got Gargants, that could be fun. Nurgle, Soulblight, and who's the last one?
Daughters of Cain.
Daughters of Cain, which I have found in testing, Daughters of Cain are pretty good.
They're
a bit glass cannon.
Yeah,
They've got some real swishy, and I get so many models. I get the Doomfire Warlocks twice. I get
true.
Witch elves as well, so they're pretty tasty.
Aye, but yeah, we'll do some more Spearheads and hopefully get some more 2,000 point games on the channel as well, because I'm really enjoying AOS 4 at the minute.
Yes.
But yeah, till next time, guys. See you later.
Peace out.
Bye.